What is going on, Nav Nation, and welcome back to another video. Today, guys, I have some huge news that I know you guys are all going to love, and this is something that I have been talking about for months now when it comes to graded Pokemon cards and really trading cards in general. And I have to say, guys, I hate to say that I actually called it, but I called it on this one, and I am talking about PSA. And they just announced here earlier today that they have acquired a new company, an artificial intelligence company that they will be utilizing to grade cards moving on into the future. So they will be using computer-based artificial intelligence that will utilize this technology to grade cards. So let's go ahead and jump right into it here. This is so exciting, and I have to say, guys, it came at a very, very good time. So let's jump on over to the screen here, and as you can see, I am on PSA's website. And the title of the article is PSA acquires Genamint to introduce next generation technology to grading process. And this was just announced, as I said, earlier today. I actually came across this on Instagram, on PSA's Instagram page. And if you guys are interested in looking at this article, I will put it down in the description of this video as well so that you can check it out. But let's go ahead and just step through this article, and I'll also give you guys my opinions on what I think is going to happen, what I think is going to transpire with this new development, and what it really means for trading cards in general, and more specifically with Pokemon. So this came out of Newport Beach, California, as I said earlier today. And the article goes on to say, professional sports authenticator PSA has announced that it has acquired Genamint Inc., a software company that will help improve and scale the process by which PSA handles trading card submissions. Genamint technology analyzes each trading card in real time and is able to provide diagnostics, measurements, and detect alterations or other changes made to a card surface in an effort to assist human graders. So this is something that's important here, is that PSA has not announced that they're officially going to go away with or do away with human graders. This is going to be an adjunct to their human grading process and is really meant to expedite the overall process itself. It will also provide unique card identification or card fingerprinting. Really interesting here. By identifying the exact card in order to track provenance, which is basically the chronology of ownership. So they'll be able to track it as far back as they can, starting with the original owner and tracking that over time throughout the secondary market and everyone that is purchasing this card along the way. We'll also do resubmissions, condition changes, and other attributes over time. So really cool technology here. And I actually found a clip here from Genamint's website where you can get an idea of how they utilize this technology, what kind of characteristics that they're looking at, and the identification markers that they're utilizing to come up with these overall grades. So continuing with the article here, this is by Nat Turner. Many of you know that PSA was acquired here earlier, well, actually later in 2020 by a private investment firm that is owned by Nat Turner. And he goes on to say, acquiring and integrating Genamint will allow us to grade more trading cards faster while improving accuracy. The reputation PSA has established as the industry's card grading authority is important to protect and enhance. This acquisition is one of the first steps toward furthering PSA's capabilities as the foremost authority in grading trading cards. We're not eliminating humans from the grading process. Again, this is very important to stress here. We're simply improving the process by adding technology. Now, many of you out there that are familiar with my previous videos, as I said, I have been talking about this for months, where we have been talking about how PSA, or many of us out there, graded Jim, James from Z&G Emporium, really everyone that I've had on the podcast and other videos that I've talked about, the severe backlog with PSA and all of the trials that many collectors are going through right now in the turnaround times and everything that has gone on with that. we have really been hypothesizing how PSA can improve and really how grading card companies in general can improve their overall level of service. And I had been touting for months that I thought a computer-based grading system, or in this case an AI-based grading system, would be a huge inclusion that grading companies could use to expedite the process, make things more accurate, and ultimately more consistent. I think that's what collectors, investors are really looking for when they're having their cards graded, is that utmost consistency. And I've used the analogy before that if you ran a card through 10,000 times, it doesn't matter, it would come back in the exact same grade no matter how many times that you sent it. And I think we are really headed in the right direction here, and PSA has really saw this opportunity and taken advantage of it. So continuing on with the article, Kevin Lanane, this is the founder of Genamint and the new VP of Product Management at PSA. So PSA is not only including the technology, but they are including the people, the founders of this technology into their overall corporate structure, which I thought was really interesting. He and the broader Genamint technology and operations team will be joining forces with PSA effective immediately. Kevin brings key experience to Collectors Universe as the former CEO and founder of Venome, which was a market leader in the machine vision field. And I did a little bit of research on Venome, and they were basically a company that utilized like CPM and being able to take large scale data from videos and be able to increase the CPM for businesses, for entrepreneurs out there. And it was actually purchased or acquired back in 2015 by Integral Ad Science. So this guy has a lot of experience in this realm, and I think it's awesome that they are including him into the overall corporate structure at PSA. I'm excited to start working with the team at PSA, Lanane said. We expect to significantly enhance PSA's capacity by implementing our technology and taking PSA's grading process to the next level through our unique capabilities, including card diagnostics. Over the past 14 months, and this is just going on and really explaining the troubles that PSA has experienced, PSA has experienced an unprecedented surge in card submissions and demand for its services. To help facilitate the record number of submissions, PSA has made hundreds of new hires and more than tripled its operational footprint. Beyond the acquisition of Genamint, the company plans on making additional significant investments in technology and operational capacity. I tell you guys, this is awesome news. Not only are they going to be increasing the level of technology in the grading process itself, but it sounds like they're also going to increase their footprint. They're going to increase the amount of hires, perhaps graders or people who are processing the orders. I really think that over the next 6 months to 1 year, we are going to be in a very different position if PSA continues on this path of including more of this technology, really increasing their overall economies of scale. I think we'll be in a much different position moving forward. And I have to say, I was really nervous with the future of PSA until this news came out. But now I've got this kind of surge of excitement, and I think other grading companies are probably going to follow suit in following in the footsteps of PSA, including more technology and really increasing their overall footprint to get cards back faster to customers and really at a much better value and more consistency. And that's one thing that we haven't discussed here today. Not only is it going to be more consistent, the turnaround times are going to be less, but in the end, the value on these as technology increases, and as many of you know, technology is an exponential growth, the price to have your cards graded should become lower and lower and lower as they increase more of that technology and really scale the company as a whole. So again, guys, really exciting information here. I had to get this video out to you to give you my first thoughts on this big news and where I think the PSA as a whole is going, but really the grading card industry is headed, in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. I would love to hear them. Love to hear your thoughts on these new developments. Other than that, guys, I will see you all next time. My name is PokéNav. I'm here to help you navigate the world of Pokemon one video at a time, and I will see you all in the next video.